the masses of Muslims in Norway, they are not practicing Islam. The masses of Muslims of Norway, they are not at this conference, even though, mashallah, we have many Muslims here. But I believe there's approximately 100,000 Muslims or even more. But the masses of them, they are far, far away from the deen. You will find them in the nightclubs, you will find them in the streets, you will find them smoking, you will find them drinking alcohol. So the question is, what is our responsibility in this regards? Is it okay that we just practice Islam for ourselves, or do we have to be concerned about them? And if we do have to be concerned, what exactly should we do? Sheikh Waseem, inshallah.
Bismillah. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ba'd. I think what you are mentioning about Muslims in Norway is not something specific and only for Norway. Okay? I think what you find in the Muslim world, that you find that there are people who are closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then there are people who are a little further away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, it's a very big topic. However, there are a couple of things I'd like to mention, and that is that being a Muslim or being chosen as a Muslim by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest ni'mah that can be given to anyone. And recognizing and knowing that blessing is the next stage. Being grateful and thanking Allah Azza wa Jal. Internally, within yourself, recognizing that. And then secondly, acting upon that ni'mah that Allah gave to you. For us to strengthen ourselves, and I think that you coming here together, sitting together for a number of days, is a good sign. The fact that you have this large arena and that it's filled with Muslims, filled with people, I think is a great sign. I think definitely it is a show of progress. And you may find that last week, maybe one of us was doing something last weekend, doing something which was pure disobedience. Pure disobedience to Allah Azza wa Jal. However, upon coming to this conference, I happened to listen to talks, happened to meet a few people, and my life changed. It is very easy for us, when we look at people, to judge and to pass rulings upon people. It's very easy. And most of the time when looking and judging people, I'm not part of that judgment. I don't look at myself. Because maybe I think that I'm doing enough. I believe that all of us were not doing enough. We're not doing enough for ourselves, we're not doing enough for one another. However, most certainly establishing conferences like this and ensuring that after this conference that the Muslims have an opportunity to continue practicing their faith, that this is something that would enable us, for those who are maybe once upon a time, maybe in places and doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and bringing them back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what we need to do. I believe, wallahu alam, is my opinion, one of the many things that we need to be doing is to remind people and educate them about the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because many of us are very ignorant about it. So to educate ourselves, to remove that jahl, so that we can get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahu ta'ala.
Jazakallah khair, Shaykh. Basically, what I understand from your answer is that each and everyone needs to seek knowledge, and be able to educate other people. Is that correct, Sheikh?
Yes, to be wise as well in your da'wah, to be wise. Don't be harsh. Be fair and be just and be wise. Don't turn people away. We need to be very, wise with each other. This is from the Quran. أُدْعُوا إِلَى سَبِيلِ رَبِّكَ بِالْحِكْمَةِ. Call to the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with Quran and Sunnah, with wisdom. Look how the Prophet ﷺ would bring people to Islam with wisdom. And this is something that, we are missing a lot.